What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another offseason rebuild here on Mba 2K21 Next Gen. Today, the Golden State Warriors. We had to sim the first season. They ended up as a 10 seed just like they did in real life, obviously. We did not make it to the playoffs in here because there's no actual play-in tournament. But that being said, I am really excited to do this rebuild. Obviously, the Warriors will have Klay Thompson back next year in real life. Hopefully, man. I cannot manage to see Klay get injured again, man. It sucks. And the Warriors vibe is just totally different when he's not there. I need the Splash Brothers in my life. I think they're going to definitely be competing in the Western Conference. Because if I'm being honest, my gut feeling is that the Warriors want to maximize on Steph's value right now. And they really want to maximize on his capabilities, you know, for these next 2, 3, 4, whatever years it is left that he's playing at basically an MVP level. I think they want to maximize that. I think they're going to make some pretty crazy trades this offseason and pretty crazy moves. I wouldn't be surprised if Kawhi Leonard tries to, if they go ahead and maybe try to sign Kawhi Leonard. Will it happen? Probably not, but a man can dream. A man can dream. Will they trade James Wiseman, maybe get a veteran? If that does not work out, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and do this rebuild today. We're going to be doing 3 off seasons, 3 regular seasons, because I do have to go ahead and send the entire first season. Start today does not work. All right, let's take a look at this roster right now. Steph's obviously not going anywhere. I don't love Andrew Wiggins at all, if I'm being honest. I think he honestly is probably going to get traded maybe just as a salary dump. Wiseman, you guys know my thoughts about Draymond Green. I think I'm going to roll with Pascal, who's making significantly less money, and probably his overall will be a little bit higher at other points in time. So, that being said, I probably will blow up this roster a little bit. We do have the 10th overall pick, so I'm hoping the 2K doesn't just give us luck in the lottery. You know, that being said, this team technically is in the lottery, so I guess theoretically it could happen. Wait, are they? Yeah. Yeah, no, they're in the lottery. They're 10 still in the lottery, I believe. Yeah. Okay, reject that. I reject all of these. Draft lottery right now. Let's see what we got. Again, we're not projected a great pick. We are projected pick number 9. Oh, actually, that's a little bit better than I thought. Are they projected that high? Let me do an Mba Mock Draft right now. Let me just look one up. I just want to see what they're projected in real life, because they were a 10 seed in real life. Mock Draft 2021. I just want to see real quick. Again, okay, come on. CBS, you have to click through every fucking tab to see where teams end up. Wow, Warriors 6. Okay, so I guess they are high. I guess they honestly, and we end up with the 2nd overall pick. I'm not going to, I mean, theoretically, anything could happen. I mean, I'm not saying that will happen because I genuinely do not believe that the NBA lottery is actually a lottery. But I don't know. I don't know about maybe going ahead and having the 2nd overall pick in this year's draft. We'll see, though. I think it's so high. It really is so high. Like, if I did Wiggins in the 2nd overall pick, oh, Zach LaVine, De'Aaron Fox doesn't really fit on this team. 1st overall pick in Horford. Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'm going to say it right now. I'm not signing Kawhi Leonard because this team would win 3 championships if I didn't, and that just, it wouldn't be fun. You know, there are some rebuilds that Kawhi Leonard doesn't really fit on the team. That's not realistic at all that I do sign him, and that's kind of just to speed the rebuild along a little bit more. Other rebuilds like this where it's, you know, it's still probably a little bit of a pipe dream that the Warriors end up with Kawhi Leonard this offseason, but, you know, the fit's there. It just wouldn't be any fun to rebuild. So, that being said, Kawhi will not be on the table for me today. Just want to put that out there right now. I know I mentioned it at the beginning of this video that he could be, hopefully, maybe go to this team. I'd love to see it. I think, you know, it'd be great, man, to see Kawhi on the Warriors. But that being said, we're probably going to be moving Draymond. Wiseman puts up great numbers, progresses super well in this game. He's not going anywhere. Wiggins is probably gone as well. And then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with the 2nd overall pick. So this might be a weird one, you know, just right off the rip, kind of looking at this trade right now. Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Houston is going to be your new home. Christian Wood, John Wall coming back here. Let me just make myself abundantly clear right now that John Wall will not be on this team at any point in time. We already have our backcourt players making enough money. I think it's more than like $75 million between the two of them. I do not need John Wall on this team. Christian Wood going to come in here, going to be my new starting power forward again. I know I move a million miles an hour in this thing. I know I mentioned Pascal, but I saw the opportunity to take Christian Wood, who's on a pretty cheap deal, if we're being honest right now, and I kind of had to take it. Pascal will just come off the bench. John Wall's got to go. So, the Toronto Raptors want to be nice to me. Looks like they're maybe going to go ahead and move on from Kyle Lowry. They're going to take a new point guard in John Wall. Just a little bit of a flyer. A $44 million flyer. Does he have a player option after this year? If he does, that's more than a little bit of a flyer. But OG Anunoby probably going to be coming off the bench for me. I've decided I'm going to keep the 2nd overall pick. No, I don't think that the Warriors are going to even end up with anything remotely close to the 2nd overall pick. But we were projected, what, like pick 7 to 9? It was something like that. And, you know, these things do technically happen. I still think it was rigged that the Pelicans went ahead and got Zion Williamson with the 1st overall pick because I think the NBA wanted Anthony Davis and the Lakers. I feel like that conspiracy is not talked about enough. At Mike Korzemba, make a video on that because it seriously needs to be talked about more. But we're going to go ahead and draft somebody with the 2nd overall pick. I have a guy in mind that I want that's actually going to start over Anunoby. Holy shooting guards. Clay's out and they They take the fucking army and put them on the bench to pound a back of Klay Thompson. All right, I kind of want to go ahead and get Kuminga. I think he's probably going to start. He does have potential. He doesn't put up the best numbers in his rookie season, but summary, Jalen Green goes first overall. It sucks passing on Cade just because of how well he performs, but Jonathan Kuminga is obviously a great fit here. That being said, we also have the 14th overall pick, so we will see. I forgot that we actually had that, so we will see who falls to us there. Still could be a decent guy that can contribute off the bench. Maybe not first season, but Mobley goes, Cunningham, Moses Moody, Jalen Suggs, Keon Johnson, Jalen Johnson. So Scotty Barnes is here. We have enough power forward. Zaire Williams, I don't need a third small forward. Davion Mitchell could be here. Steph's not going to have a backup, but we'll see. Charles Bassey from Western Kentucky. Do we have a backup center right now? Team needs. I guess I can go to this. All right, so Looney's a free agent. Allen here is a free agent. Oh, but I forgot about my boy Allen, if you guys have been watching me for a while. Sure. I forgot we had Kelly Oubre as well. It ain't gay if it's Oubre. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go with Charles Bassey. I don't think I've legitimately ever drafted him. I know nothing about him. I've gotten a little bit, I familiarized myself a little bit more with this 2021 draft class. No way am I an expert on it at all, but, I know the top 10 guys pretty well, but I know nothing about Bassey. And again, he's probably borderline top 10, but Kuminga's going to come in here. Charles Bassey's going to be a 7-1 overall for us. I'm not saying he's going to start day one or, be off the bench day one, but, eventually maybe at some point in time. So Jordan Poole's coming back. Kevon Looney does decline. Damian Lee probably get some trade value for. This is just, you guys love cheesy Massa. I don't know why you guys like seeing me cheese so much because it turns into the same thing every time. If you guys could let me know down below in the comment section. Do you guys prefer it when I get super cheesy in every rebuild, or do you like a variety of what, when I switch it up? Because I don't want to toot my own horn here. If I went super cheesy Massa every rebuild, this is not supposed to be a weird flex. I promise you, no matter what team I started with, I can win a championship every single time. I promise you. But I don't like doing that every single time because I think it's repetitive. Rebuilds are repetitive enough as they are. I just think it's fun to switch it up a little bit. Not that being said, this is no way I'm not trying to make this realistic, but I do kind of pump the brakes a little bit on me going ahead and doing this from time to time. So that being said, it's a little bit cheesy picking up all these team options just for me to trade these guys, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to switch around some positions, going to go ahead and get some first round picks, and I'll see you guys with some trades. Damian Lee going to Chicago for a first round top 10 protected pick next year. I'm going to try to fly through this. I realized we actually do have our entire 10-man rotation figured out. Michael Mulder, your next man. I'm not just going to get the same picks from the same teams. We will go ahead and take one from the Knicks. Maybe they'll suck in 2 years. Who knows? Our boy Allen, unfortunately, he does have some potential. I just think at the power forward spot, especially trading for Christian Wood and having Eric Pascal be in his backup, I think we're kind of all set there. Matisse Thybulle is not a bad defensive player off the bench. Again, we do have OG Anunoby, so I think we're probably all set there. I do need to figure out my backup center, so I could take Azubuike. I do get him quite a bit, though. We're going to probably go ahead and maybe, yeah. I guess I could maybe roll with Allen. I would just like a little bit of maybe a veteran presence off the bench a little bit more. Take a look at our bench right now. Jordan Poole's 22 years old. OG Anunoby's still only 24. Pascal's 24, and, Charles Bassey isn't playing. So, a veteran backup center, especially to maybe mentor a young 20-year-old James Wiseman, it's not a bad idea. I think Juan Toscano Anderson's probably going to be my final trade here. We moved him down to the small forward spot as overall, went up a couple overalls. Actually, might have just been one. First and a second round picks, Philly's fine. So, a little bit of an older center now is what I'm looking for. I could maybe do a sign and trade with Oubre and just kind of get him off the team. But I also do, we don't have this money, do we? No, we actually have no money. Could just bring back Kevon Looney, who I believe, yes, he won a championship here, right? Yeah, he was definitely here for those championship years. I was just making sure he won at least one. I definitely thought he did. But if I'm being honest, could I bring back Oubre, and could I maybe get a first-round pick, if not more, for him? Yes, definitely. We're set at the backup shooting guard spot with Damian Lee. We're set at the backup small forward spot. I'm going to probably run with Jonathan Kuminga starting. I just think he has more potential than Anunoby right now. But, yeah, we're set there. So I think we're probably going to go ahead and actually... Fuck it. We're going to bring him back and then trade him for a center. Quick sign and trade, never hurt nobody. Actually, how big is that John Wall trade exception? $28 million. That might be more than the Hayward one. I'm not positive on that. So signing trade for Oubre, which honestly I don't see out of the question. If they go ahead and the Warriors can not blow it up, but try to go for the championship this year and kind of trade all these guys, Wiggins, maybe Draymond, Kelly Oubre. I don't think signing trade is necessarily out of the question for a guy like Kelly Oubre. Ivica Zubac is fine. I don't really want to give him a first-round pick and anything, really. I'm not going to do this just because, one, it's dumb. I think, I don't want to make my team like this. I also don't want to pay Mitchell Robinson next offseason because he's going to ask for a lot of money. And I'm legitimately Dario Saric. Moses Brown puts up numbers in this game. We get another first as well. Absolutely perfect. Welcome to the team. Not the veteran exactly we were looking for, but again, I wasn't signing Taj Gibson, so we can roll with it for a year, maybe work in the veterans next year. But that is it for now. We're going to go a 9-man rotation. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 1. All right, year number 2, Steph Curry, our starting point guard, is a 99 overall. You'll love to see it. 33 years old. 12 years in the league, man. That's crazy. All right, Steph, Klay Thompson. It's good to have Klay back, man. Unfortunately, sometimes in this game, he puts up really weird numbers once you get past the first season. He starts to regress in the overall department, which is super dumb. I mean, he's 31 years old. He has injury problems in real life, which just sucks, man. But I don't think in a game that I don't have injuries on, where the 31-year-old who's a 90 overall, playing next to the best point guard on the planet, should be regressing. Sorry, that was a lot fast. I know. We'll see, though. We never know what's going to happen. Jonathan Kuminga, I decided to start with him. Let me explain my rationale for doing this. He's the 2nd overall pick. We just took him 2nd overall. I'm going to say this now. He has, in my opinion, has higher potential than OG Anunoby does. I also prefer having a little bit of a higher overall, good defensive presence off the bench with some of these guys right here. And I want to develop him because you don't draft a guy 2nd overall to have him be a bench piece for the entire video. I just don't do that. That's not how I roll. So, that being said, we're going with Kuminga. Next to him, Christian Wood, and then James Wiseman. Bench, I decided to have OG Anunoby be my 6th man. I think that one makes sense. Eric Pascal is going to be backing up Wood, Jordan Poole, and then Moses Brown as well. So maybe a couple of veterans. I mean, Anunoby's what, 24? Yeah, he's 24 years old. So he's not a veteran at this point in time, but he's past his rookie contract, which to me definitely is an experienced NBA player. So he's making good money as well. So that being said, I do really like what this team's at right now. I'm hoping to be a top 2 seed here in the Western Conference. Maybe a little bit of high ambitions after, being a lottery team last year, but I think we've made enough moves where it can definitely be done. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. So Steph Curry wins his 3rd MVP award here for us at the end of year number 1. We're on 1 seed here in the West, number 1 in the power rankings as well. Steph had a tremendous season, double-double numbers. You can take a look at them right there. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year for the New York Knicks. DeMar DeRozan, 6th Man of the Year in San Antonio. There's not a God's chance in hell DeMar DeRozan resigns in San Antonio unless there's just no interest across the board. But I cannot picture a world where San Antonio does not blow this thing up. LaMarcus Aldridge, they obviously moved into Brooklyn, then he had to retire due to health issues. I'm glad to see that he's doing better now. But there's no reason, any way, shape, or form, that you bring DeMar DeRozan back. I know I'm ranting right now, and I suck at doing that, and that's why these videos end up being way longer than they normally are. But it's dumb if you're the Spurs to bring DeMar DeRozan back. Just want to put that out there. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Pressa Chua, Most Improved. Steve Kerr, we go 62-20. The same stupid fucking picture of Steve Kerr hitting the fucking dab or whatever he was doing. That's been in 2K since legitimately, I think, 2K16. I don't get it, man. Player stats on the year. Steph led us in scoring. Then it was James Wiseman, Klay Thompson. Good. Still at 20 points per game. I will absolutely take that. Just want to, yes. Okay, cool. I'm not saying, I'm just checking his numbers because I believe, I never thought he averaged like 23 or more. All right, Wood, not bad. Jonathan Kuminga, pretty solid rookie year. Pascal, the little glitch with fucking Kadeem Allen here, who just, oh, brother. He was a Celtic once, right? I just want to make sure that yes. Okay, he was on he was drafted by Celtics. He had a riveting rookie year for the Boston Celtics. I just want to make sure. First round matchup here with the Phoenix Suns. Oh, brother. Seriously, you couldn't give me fucking Minnesota or something? All right, we win in 5, moving on to LeBron and the Lakers. Victor Oladipo, Eric Gordon, 2 good pickups for them. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond, Montrezl Harrell off the bench, the walking lesbian. God damn it, his hair looks like fucking snow. Nawava, looks like rice almost, like fried rice. Sorry, man. This Kuzma slander is out of control recently. We somehow sweep them. Moving on to Denver here. Jamal Murray, Will Barton, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. Let's get it done, man. I'm trying to win another finals here. We win in 7, us and the Philadelphia 76ers. Picked up Paul George. They actually do this trade quite a bit. They trade Tobias Harris for Paul George. I don't necessarily get it. Defensively, look at this fucking team. It's absolutely nuts. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they kind of, maybe went ahead and held us to a limited amount of points. But then again, we do go on and win in 6. Steph Curry, shut the fuck up. He won a finals MVP. All right, we're moving on right now to the second off season. You know what happens in these videos. We win one championship. We try to three-peat if it's in the first season. If not, we try to repeat. I want to three-peat. I think we can do it. I think we got a good foundation, a good core right now. I really think we can get it done. So draft lottery, I actually saw our logo, I think. Yeah, from the Clippers, who weren't in the playoffs. Maybe Kawhi left. Ain't no fucking way that just happened again. There's no way, right? Like, what is going on? We have, what is that, 4 first-round picks? What is going on right now? 4 first-round picks and the 3rd overall pick in the 2nd round, fresh off a championship. Was that in the Christian Wood trade? If that was in the Christian Wood trade, that was the biggest robbery of all time. You got Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green for Christian Wood, John Wall in the 2nd overall pick. Oh, my God. All right, that being said, am I using the 2nd overall pick? Probably not, because I think I want to maximize this team's championship potential. That being said, I also don't really know who I'm going to trade. I don't really think I need to trade anybody, but we will see. I might try to make a pretty big blockbuster. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I might give it a try. I might do something a little spicy today. We'll switch it up a little bit. That being said, I do not need any of these picks. If I just want to, somebody wants to give me 2 future first-round picks. Thank you, Philadelphia. Fine by me. Steph signing. Steve Curry definitely coming back. Dude, change his fucking picture. I mean, seriously. Why? Why is it this hard for this move to not be there anymore? I don't get it. I mean, this just shows how little 2K. It's like the smallest thing in the world. We're not asking for much here. We're not asking to cure cancer. Come on, let's figure it out here. 10th overall pick. I could maybe use it. I might package him with Bassey and see if I can get a veteran for the bench. Cam Birch, I did get him in yesterday, or the last rebuild I did. Mason Plumlee, good backup center off the bench. We get Brandon Boston as well. I'll actually do that deal. And then Brandon Boston will be here. Dino could replace Damian Lee if I decide to go in another direction, but I don't think Damian Lee was bad at all. So Mason Plumlee going to be my new backup center. 2nd overall pick. Am I trying to make a blockbuster? Let's see what we can get into. I don't know why I did that. That was funny. I was just kind of fucking around. I legitimately tried to trade for every single top 10 player not named Steph Curry because he's obviously on our team. I got Jason Tatum on the Celtics. I had to give up whatever the fuck his name is, Klay Thompson and Christian Wood. I don't know. We won a championship. I thought it'd be fun to bring Tatum here. So I'm sorry I traded Klay Thompson. It just kind of, I don't know why. It was a fun idea in my head, and then it's kind of, looking back on it, it probably wasn't the smartest move in the world. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and move both of these guys at this point because I think I'm gonna probably slide Tatum down to the small forward spot, and I need to figure out my shooting guard spot desperately. So we no longer have the 2nd overall pick as well. I gave up way too much, man, and that was a bad trade, but I thought it was fun. Why not? Bring Jason Tatum here. I obviously love Jason Tatum. You guys know that. Pascal is definitely getting that qualifying offer. Free agency. Steph Curry is a free agent. I will give you whatever the fuck you want. I give him 48 mil. What's his number 1 offer? Wizards are giving him 4 years, 180 million basically. Okay. What is 180 divided by 4? I'm just math's not my strong suit. That's 45 a year. Okay, I need to pay Steph Curry, and I need to pay him right now. Okay, thank you very much. Jesus. Do we have yeah, we don't have money for anybody else. Okay, is he my only free agent? Yeah, Pascal is. He's restricted, though. I'm going to get Pascal back on a bigger contract. Again, I do apologize about the massive, probably, overpay for Jason Tatum. I'm sure you're all going to say you're just dick riding him because he's a Celtic player, but a little bit. But, yeah, we're going to bring him in here. We're going to probably go ahead and get a new shooting guard at this point in time. Honestly, maybe I'll just bring Klay back. Maybe I'll trade these 2 for Klay. Maybe the Celtics want to be done. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to get Klay back from Boston, and that's all it took. I mean, not all it took. Obviously, that was a lot. But so we just pretty much brought in Jason Tatum for, that'd be OG Anunoby, Jonathan Kuminga, Christian Wood, and the 2nd overall pick. Way too much. I apologize. Tatum's going to slide down to that small forward spot. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. Crazy big 3 here now, though. So, yeah, this team's obviously, we run a nice young talent in Tatum. Wiseman's obviously here. Pascal's going to slide into that starting role. I don't know. We won a championship. The pressure's off. I just kind of wanted to blow it up a little bit. So, that being said, we do have to choose between one of these 2 guys. I mean, look at their contracts. We can take a look at their numbers after. Contract-wise, Boston's locked up the entire video. He's also 4 years younger, enough that their age really matters here. We can take a look at their numbers as well. Real quickly, 8 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and oh my god, Brandon Boston's a rookie. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that's definitely not adding veterans to the team if I go ahead and do that trade, but Jordan Poole's a free agent, probably going to ask for some crazy money, so he's either going to get traded for a small forward or a power forward. Again, I'm probably making a bunch of moves that are just going to piss a bunch of people off. My bad. So Jordan Poole, he's an 81 overall. I'm actually a little surprised with that. Maybe we can actually get a pretty good player for him. Power forward or small forward. Aaron Nesmith can bring in another Celtic. Come on, Manuel quickly. Okay, I don't want him. Josh Green's perfect, and now we're going to sign a power forward, and we're going to call this one an offseason Rocco. Perfect veteran 3-and-D guy off the bench. Yeah, I apologize. Probably wasn't the smartest move in the world, but I'm happy with Tatum at the end of the day. I like this team a lot. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. Start of the 2nd season, we made a pretty questionable, pretty crazy move last offseason. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. You can let me know your thoughts down below on that trade down below in the comment section. And wasn't it overpay? Definitely. But, at least we got Klay Thompson back. That'll work for me. Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Jason Tatum, Eric Pascal, and James Wiseman. Bench unit, Josh Green, Moses Brown, Robert Covington, Brandon Boston. We got 1 veteran off the bench at least. Maybe we can work on another one next year. But these 2 seem solid, so maybe it'll be Brandon Boston. I'm comfortable with this team. Clay's overall is taking a hit. Hopefully not too big of a hit. Maybe I should have, kept the young talent we had in Anunoby and Jonathan Kuminga, but we'll see. Hopefully he just doesn't regress that much. His contract obviously locked up the remainder of the video. I don't really want to have to trade him, but if he puts up shitty numbers, will I? Yes, I will. I don't know why I just snapped. That was really fucking dumb. Wow, okay. So for now, at least, it looks like the trade we made is working out. Steph Curry wins another MVP. I believe this will be his 4th. We're once again a 1 seed, didn't quite catch a record. Victor Rookie of the Year, Spencer Dinwiddie, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow, somebody besides Jonathan Isaac won a Defensive Player of the Year award in these videos. Good to see. Kier Lewis Jr. most improved. Tom Thibodeau's New York Knicks, 62-20, man. Who did you sign? Definitely somebody. You drafted Cade? No, you didn't sign anybody. So we go 61-21. I will absolutely take it. At least we're not, crazy unrealistic here in the wins column anyways. So Clay's numbers are down. If Wiseman's going to score the basketball, I guess I don't really need Clay to do it, but what do you shoot? 43% from 3, probably played some good defense. 33 minutes a game, 48% from the field. I'll take it. I mean, it's not like he had bad statistic numbers, but we will see unless some crazy trade comes in the offseason. We're probably keeping him. D'Lo, Edwards, Culver, Kelly Olynyk, and Karl Anthony Towns. Wow, this would be an interesting front court, I would say. Dude, the comparison of Anthony Davis and Kelly Olynyk's numbers side by side might be one of the funnier things. I think Kelly had him beaten almost every category but points. That's so funny, man. I'm not comparing the two. Relax. Before I know how my comments are going to look if I start going, oh, dumbass, you don't know anything about basketball. Relax. All right, fun Western Conference Finals here. Look at the OKC Thunder making a little bit of a push here. Jalen Green in just his 2nd season. We win in 5, and oh boy. Oh, baby, fire me up. We got a matchup. How do you have Amoni Bates on this team? You know what? I will say I found a good 2022 draft class finally. At least I found draft class where guys don't put up 27 points a game. And for all you people in my comment section saying, oh, go watch Amoni Bates highlights. It's not crazy that he'll put up 27 points per game in his rookie year. Go fuck yourself. Name the last time a rookie averaged 27 points per game in his rookie year. Has it ever happened? I mean, are we going back to like Bill Russell dinosaur era? I mean, seriously, it doesn't happen. I know he's crazy good. I know he's probably going to be a top 2 pick in the 2022 draft class. He's not going to average 27 points. I don't care if he's playing in Shanghai. Maybe there he'll do it. But you know what I'm saying. Shut up in my comment section. We win in 6. Steph Curry is your finals MVP. And yeah, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody. Just good Lord. I know I don't know that draft class too well, but I get your points. Rejected. Draft lottery. Can we get another 2nd overall pick? There's no way, right? Okay, we're not in the lottery. We have no chance of getting the 2nd overall pick. The Houston Rockets end up with the 1st overall pick. Steph signing. Yeah, no, we're good there. I'm just going to go ahead and sign. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll get a new CFO because I really care about pricing and stuff like that. So let's head up to the draft. I do not believe we have. Okay, we have 2 first-round picks. I meant picks of value. I know we probably had a pick because we traded for a lot. But team player options, you are all coming back absolutely perfect. Qualifying Javonte Green. No, thank you, Celtics legend Javonte Green. Didn't mean to disrespect him there. In any way, shape, or form. I actually tried to trade for LeBron. That would have been crazy funny. You want to sign a pretty shitty deal with us? I'd try, man. It would have been fun. Russell Westbrook's done it before. Actually, no, Russ is the year before. Any other veterans here that would maybe want to go ahead? Like, if you filter by ages, but no. Oh, yeah, it is by overall, I guess. Wait, Kevin Love? I would actually like to see this. What were your numbers? And you're asking for $15 million a season? God, some of these are just so funny at time to time. All right, I think we have our whole roster still locked up. You guys know me. I don't like keeping the team the same for multiple years. That being said, Brandon Boston didn't necessarily have bad numbers. I mean, I don't judge things off of per 36 numbers, but it's really all we got to, kind of see what he would do in a starting role. So those aren't bad numbers. I think Roko's probably going to start to decline a little bit. So we definitely could look for a new backup power forward. We also could look for maybe a new starting potential power forward. Pascal's numbers right here aren't the best. I mean, again, did he just not play here? Okay, interesting. Maybe he was out with injury. I don't really know. Might try to look for a trade. We'll definitely be getting some sort of new power forward, though, whether it's a starter or a backup. So do the Indiana Pacers want to bless me, make this team an absolute god squad, give me Domantas Sabonis? I don't know if this is even going to go through, even with all the picks I do have left. A couple of them are protection backups, but okay, simple enough. Domantas Sabonis is officially our new starting power forward. Defensively, this front court definitely could be a little bit better, but, it is 2K. I don't really care that much. Daniel Tice is actually not a bad interior defensive, big man. He has a B+ rating. I think that's actually kind of fair. He's a little bit better than I give him credit for. So we're going to bring him in here. Me and Daniel Tice are kind of on better terms than we were when he was on the Celtics, but we're going to bring him in here as our new backup power forward behind Domantas Sabonis. Got a couple white power forwards right here. All right. I'm cool with it, man. I really like this team. Let's hopefully go get a 3rd championship. 3rd and final season here. We are looking to 3-peat in Golden State, man. I think this team can do it. Domantas Sabonis is a huge addition. he's not great defensively, but I think I can live with it, as long as, the objective, we're going to probably not have the greatest defensive ratings with this team. I mean, I would say Klay's definitely the best defensive player in this lineup, probably followed by Tatum. I don't even know who would be next if we're being honest, but third and final season, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jason Tatum, who's a 97 overall. I'm happy I made the trade. I really am. Domantas Sabonis and James Wiseman, bench Josh Green, Moses Brown, Daniel Tice, and Brandon Boston. Very possible we end up with 590 overalls to end this video. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So Steph does not get another MVP. We go 62-20 on the year. Also, I haven't said this in a very long time. Out of all the fucking things you change in this absolute dog shit game, why was putting the record at the bottom of the screen when you get to the awards one of the things you took out? Like, what? It's so dumb. It's one of the stupider things that 2K did, and trust me, they do a lot of dumb things. That being said, I don't have high expectations for this company at all. Luka Doncic MVP, Casey Marcel Rookie of the Year, Chet Holmgren 6 Man of the Year, Jonathan Isaac, Tyrese Maxey. Wow, dude's in his bag this season. Steve Kerr, 62-20. I'm all over the place right now. A little heated right now. We got to dance with the Lakers in the first round. Tatum, oh my God. Yeah, I made the trade. Tatum, Curry, Wiseman, Thompson, Sabonis, Green, Brown, Boston, Tice. Rebounds went to Wiseman, and assists was obviously our boy Stephen Curry. Chris Dunn, me, Oni, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Andre Drummond. I said this the other day. It's so weird and funny seeing LeBron being 89 overall. It's hilarious. I'm actually happy I traded for Tatum over him. Luka Doncic, Jordan Poole, Tim Hardaway Jr., Cody Zeller, and Kristaps Porzingis. You just decided to get even whiter. I don't think that's helping your issues. And no, it's not supposed to be racist. It was just a joke. Just relax. I don't need a cancel culture coming at me. Okay. Kihihi Clark. Kihihi. I don't know. Buddy Hield, Brandon Miller, Thad Young. Oh, you somehow added Joel Embiid to your team. Philly was an 8 seed. What did your starting five look like? Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and just check out your team. You're not that far away. They added Rudy Gobert. Okay, I mean, if you're going to replace Joel Embiid, I guess that's, not the worst option. We sweep Houston, us and the Knicks. Cunningham quickly. You got a Jaren Jackson Jr. That's a tremendous addition to this team. It genuinely, I just laugh at every time I see Kyle Kuzma. It's so funny to me. Thank you for the 3-peat. Wow, 7 games actually. Stephen Curry wins another Finals MVP. Man, 3-peat. I have so many clickbait titles for this video. It's really good. It's awesome. I love it. It's one of these fun ones. So yeah, I had a ton of fun doing this one. When you win 3 championships, it's never a dull moment. But I mean, I think the Warriors, if we're going to talk about their offseason, which I actually could do in a video. You guys want to see that? I obviously am making non-rebuild content as well, which I have been enjoying. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys for supporting me on that. It has been great. I haven't seen actually how you guys went ahead and reacted to my hot takes video, because I'm recording this video genuinely right after that, because I can't record a video, I guess, tomorrow night, so it would be tonight at this time, so you'll see this video. You know what I'm saying. I'm double recording, so I haven't seen how you guys reacted to that one, but you guys have been supporting me so much, whether it's on Twitter. You should go follow me on Twitter, links in the description. Twitter, just in my comment section in general. When I made that video called The Future of Rebuilds, I genuinely didn't know how it was going to go. I mean, I'm assuming 99.9% of you are subscribed to this channel because you like rebuilds, or just because maybe a part of you likes watching me do them, or maybe a small part of you just likes my personality in general. But, that being said, I was not expecting to get as much support as, I did on that video. And again, these videos that I do that are not rebuilds are not doing as well view-wise, but I'm fine with that, man. I genuinely enjoy making this content. I think one day we'll probably catch up, if not surpass the views that we do get on these rebuild videos, and maybe we can expand our audience a little bit more. But you guys have been killing it with support. You guys have been killing it with subs, and I just want to ride this train as far as I can, man. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate all of you guys and all of your support. So that being said, if you guys have any other video ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, whether they're rebuilds, you guys want to have another NBA rumor talk, NBA shop talk, whatever it may be, comment it down below. Other than that, that does it for me. If you guys are just enjoying what you see, 43% of you guys that watch these are not subscribed, and I'd love to have you around here, man. I seriously would. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I genuinely, seriously, I love you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.